Called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare and it certainly wasn't well done. I wouldn't mind this show if they just got rid of one thing.
What's that?
Me?
Oh. Didn't realize that I had the my mic on for a second there. Hello, everybody. It's been a while, hasn't it? And by a while, I mean like 9 hours. Yeah. But this time, it's Crenbowl, season 23, week 2. Sean, didn't you play week 1 like 2 days ago? Yes, but Division A was apparently hungry for Blood Bowl. So who are we but to oblige? This time, G Gundam is playing against... You are already dead. Super Space Jesus from Space's Lizardman team. How did week 1 go anyways? Missed out 95% of it. I lost! So yeah, that's a pretty quick way of putting that. So why don't we take over and see what that actually translates to, shall we? Week 1, G Gundam versus what Grandma calls them, against Bitwise. We lost 2-0 against Black Orcs. Yeah, it didn't help that I started on the defensive and lost my entire front line immediately. And I just went downhill from there. And it's not for lack of trying, I just rolled 1s at bad times. And then I just got beaten to hell. So yeah, that's about it. But this time, we are playing... Like I said, Super Space Jesus, you are already dead. But let's take a look at what our team is, because I've got something I need to do. Tequila Gundam got a level up. Do I wait for one more point or just get a random agility? I almost want to get a random agility just for right now. But regardless... Fortunately, with our loss against Black Orcs, we didn't have any injuries or losses, so that's good. So let's see, we have Burning Gundam, our Treeman, still around, Shining Gundam, and Rising Gundam, our War Dancers, Noble Gundam, the Thrower, Gundam Maxter, Dragon Gundam, Gundam Rose, Bolt Gundam, Tequila Gundam, Lumber Gundam, and Gundam Zebra are our linemen. Couldn't get anything going last time. Hopefully we can get something going this time. I'll let that simmer another minute or two as we take a look over the You Are Already Dead, which I'm imagining is a Fist of the North Star reference. We have Cutting Bone and Tendon, the Croxagore. Ring Beheading, Layered Leg. Circle Palm Wave, Phantom Dark Destruction. Steel Muscle Cutting Kick as their blockers. He's got 4 blockers. It's like various anime attacks. It seems that way, but but with the name of You Are Already Dead, Omae mo Shinderu. Nani? I wouldn't be in the least bit surprised if these were all attacks that happened in Fist of the North Star. Probably used by Kentaro. Or Kentaro. I've not actually watched Fist of the North Star. I probably ought. Got a few Skink Runners, 4 of them. 5-Finger Fury Bullets. Strong Heaven Rush, who got a level up apparently, and got Catch. Big Dipper, 8 Agonies, 9 Breaks. This is what tells me this is probably Fist of the North Star. He's got Sure Feet. Face-Breaking Fist is also here. And a couple Chameleon Skinks. Tendon Pulling Will Kick. Heaven Splitting Life or Death. So yeah, should be interesting indeed. Both of us are not in the worst of places. The thing is, he's still got more strength than I do, even if it averages out to be basically the same. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. I really should level up Tequila Gundam. One SPP. It's almost not worth it to not try and get him one. No, well, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna see if I can't get him a cheeky SPP somewhere down the line so I can actually give him something that would actually be better for him. As opposed to... Randoming is just fun, but... Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait this game, level him up. Level him up afterwards. Random and it's just alignment. I mean, you're right. Alright. Yeah, you're fine. You know what? Twist my rubber arm, why don't you? Okay, Tequila Gundam. Let's see how drunk you get. Sneaky get! He is now a stump! He's an angry drunk! Oh yeah, I'm not denying it that it's good. Alright. Also, we have 70 in the treasury, so we're probably going to get, depending on how it goes, we might be able to get a reroll. We're definitely going to get the apothecary later. I have a tree. Memes. Under normal circumstances, you'd think I haven't learned my lesson. And you're right, I didn't. Like I like to point out, the impetus for this entire team was this joke. This joke. Burning Gundam. Tree Elves is not a good build. I know this. But this joke. This glorious joke. Need to pop over here. Alright. Space Jesus is here. He's online. Alright, make sure that we're at least... You could have just gotten one war dancer and a reroll, right? I mean, yeah. Yeah. I'll just click the get ready button just in case. I would say, memes. Next season you can build my team, but you'd probably just give me goblins again. Besides, I've also got dark elves in the pipe. Playing goblins builds character. It also wrecks my sanity. Not a good character, but character nonetheless. Oh, indeed. Alright. Okay, meanwhile, Crendor's playing against Matt this week. Memes, you've got Hippo's Hololive All-Stars. Zio will be playing against Bitwise's Orcs. Cadwin is playing against Kenny. And Craighead against Hellbent. Should be interesting. What if I click here? Is that still running in the background? Yeah, Craighead's Dirty Little Weebs has got a little bit. 2 missed next games. 1 level up on his Dwarf Blitzer. He got a minus agility lineman. Like, that's gonna be the worst thing ever. Meanwhile, Hellbent has got 1 level potentially. Werewolf, 2 golems, a wraith, and the rest are zombies. Alright. What's Lubbock up to? Oh, he's got 2 levels up on his Corngors. And a minus agility Bloodseeker. I don't think that's going to be a problem for him either. Cadwin, a universally cold era, has got 2 more dudes. Kinda is. Oh, I suppose. To a degree. It's not the worst character to have a minus agility on, of course. Hero UI with a level, and a lot of Mercury with a level over here. Some interesting directions. And Setsuna FCA with tackle as well. You got some decent working over here on Cadwin. You do need to dodge with your corn fellows more than you'd expect. Interesting. Okay. I haven't messed around at all with corn yet. What's Bitwise looking like after that game? Trained Trolls, Cows and Boys, and Bebop has got block now. Vineyard Saga hasn't anything yet, but he could. He's probably going to hold off on that, but again, he's also just a lineman. Zio, Isakaki of Anime. 3 injuries. Good for him. One level up with Juggernaut and another with block. Dark Elf lineman with block. That's not bad. That's not bad. Meanwhile, Juggernaut and the Assassin. Not great. Interesting. Not necessarily good, though. Just a Hippos Hololive All-Stars. What's he dealing with? He's dealing with a death. Oh, no. Meanwhile, Hosho Marine is got a level up. Who died? Oh, no. You know, Fuwawa died. Oh, put him in such a way that I can't easily move my plushies. Made the ping space that I speak. I did ping him. Oop. Nah. He only missed it by 3 minutes, so we're all good. Let's see. Okay. Millie's Moshers. How'd you do, memes? Well, you got two out, and one player with defensive. I am a fluff. Alright. Troll with that SPP, there you go. So yeah, you had a death of string theocracy. Ooh, tough break. He's now stringless theocracy. Ha ha! Nice. His strings were cut. We've already gone over G Gundam and you are already dead, so Matt, how about... what are you been up to? Killer Cox has got guard. The minute... oh man, his Minotaur popped off. That's amazing. He did better than Jesse Cox's Minotaur back in the day. I remember Cataclysm. Do you remember Cataclysm? He did very little. Yeah, nothing else of note. Strip IT. He got a few points. Late Biscuit got a little bit. He died while blitzing, and that was funny. It was indeed. You know what was funnier? Jesse's reaction. We're in game!
Welcome back.
All right. And hey, we get home field advantage, which means Canyon grandstands, Wood Elf sidelines, and Elven Union pitch. Who'd have thought we found ourselves a lovely little elven hideaway in the Blade Spire Mountains? I like it, at least. I really do enjoy the customization options in this game. Really adds a lot of character. All right. It's 11 on 11. And one of us has got Sneaky Git.
Good weather. Shame. Nothing to spice things up.
And I also noticed we're both white and blue. Fortunately, the models are so very different that it shouldn't be a problem. Alright. 45. Dang, oh, dang it. That's why I shouldn't have leveled. I could have gotten the Bloodweiser keg. Yeah, well. Grab a few of those just for gits and shiggles, and here we go. All right. For a second, I thought it was like you have won the toss. I'm like, you are already dead, won the toss. Okay. Defense. Lovely. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Okay. He's not gonna put the Croxagore up against the tree. In fact, he's just gonna avoid the tree at all costs. Smart him. This means Burning Gundam will be doing nothing all game, probably. Again. Alright. Shining Gundam! This hand of mine glows with awesome power. One that sends this ball that way. On the ball. Dang it. All right, didn't catch it. That's fine. But you know who is going to catch it now? My entire line.
Too easy.
Good start. Okay, Bolt Gundam's gonna be getting it. And there's an badly hurt.
Well, at least they're not dead. Yet.
No long-term effects. All right. Bonehead into a blitz, both down. Is he gonna risk it? Loner, yes! Take it, Shining Gundam!
Well, that was different.
Yep, lousy, but different.
Oh, I could actually just... He's got... That's shadowing, not sidestep. Okay, I could blitz him for a 2-die. That could be funny. Be fun and funny. Let's wait for that for a second. Stand up him. Mark these skinks. Oh, I'd be... I can't actually 2-die this guy. Okay, we'll 2-die him.
Come on, guys. Together.
Rather well, even. Follow up.
Hey, that play was almost competent.
Okay. I'm tempted to foul him right now. Run the blitz first.
They just got owned! That's what the cool kids are saying nowadays, isn't it?
All right. Oh, that could have been bad. Leap.
Ouch! Must really hurt.
Well, Rising Gundam is certainly showing some funny things. I probably could have just dodged. I mean, it was a 3-up leap, right? Yeah, it was just a 3-up. It was just a 3-up leap. It was... Ah, well. Kitsu's made a centaur with pretty average stats, but since the monk 55 feet of movement for next D, B, and D. She did mention that to me. She did mention that to me a little bit ago.
Back in 2479, the experiment to use balls made of granite was not a success.
Oh, good. He finds a POW. Please don't break armor.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Good,
On
he
the
didn't.
floor again. This team must like worms or something.
Man, I gotta say, Rising Gundam, though, that is the second game... That is the second game in that he has jumped and injured himself, or at least where he's KO'd himself. and insofar as like 65 feet of movement but didn't need mobile, so you do remember that mobile also gives you sprint, right? I really should have just fouled the Croxagore.
A prone player is a dead player. Oftentimes at any rate.
That was an oversight then. I know what's in the list. I know mobile is in the list for giving sprint. That's also why pass that list to you if you don't mind. Hey Digi, you're here. Would you mind? You know where the Advent of the God of Dice is. I know that the rule sheet has also been linked half recently. It's my turn. Hell. Okay.
I think that tree.
Damn it, tree. Okay.
You're right, Bob. It's a shame that a water bottle just isn't enough for him.
I'll make sure it means that. Thank you, Digi. I know I have something in there that talks about the mobile feat.
He didn't see the opponents around him, did he? You can practice all your moves.
This could get interesting.
Well, that's all my word answers gone. Rising Gundam has minus armor value. Shining Gundam is missed next, but this, you know, I think this might be a remake. This might be the first, you know, yeah, this might just be a remake. I wouldn't mind, I honestly would not mind losing Sneaky Git. And getting a, oh yeah, I'm getting a reroll. I mean, I'm also not getting a tree. So get a reroll and drop a ward answer if you want to keep a tree. Yeah, I mean, I spent a insignificant amount of time like familiarizing myself with this team build when I was grinding a season ago. You know, just desperately trying to get my Dark Elves to the point of grabbing stuff.
I suppose I should say something.
Some of the customization bits that I wanted. Get a handoff to a skink, which would be exactly what you should do in this case, or not. I mean, hand off to the skink and run down. I mean, they've got a thrower here that could deal with that.
I should probably say something.
That Gundam Rose is falling down.
All I can think of is splat.
Both ward answers are out. That is such a stupid play. Alright, stand up, Tequila Gundam. Just start punching skinks. There we go. That's a start. But he's an apothecary. But Strong Heaven Rush is probably not worth. It's no long-term effect either. It's not a worthwhile use of it. All right, and Phantom Dark Destruction is gonna go to ground.
That'll help the player move without risk.
No armor break, sadly. Two, three, three, two, three, three, two, two, two. That's probably the best chance I have at doing something silly. And
Nice. Very nice.
thank you, DJ, for saying exactly what I told him earlier this stream. I mean, you did. You did. And I will also say what I said to you before. The entire concept of this team was based around the one singular joke of the Burning Tree Gundam. That's it. I knew it wasn't a good build. But if I'm going to use a team reroll, it's best to use a team reroll in right now.
The
All right,
Guild of
fine, I'll-
Bandits and affiliated trades.
I'm an honorary member, Jim. Ooh, this could get interesting.
Right, fine, I'll keep the tree. I'll just remove a war dancer. Okay. Beep, bop, boop, boom. That could be good. We'll save that for last. No, we'll do that first because it's actually the safest thing I could do. Alright, it's not SPP. And... oh, good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no, he did roll doubles.
Oh, look.
Hey!
Back under the
I still get a turnover, but I don't lose the player because I rolled a 6.
Get
Or do I get SPP for that? Alright. Double normal means one scores, then tries a batch, which has them get messed up for SPP. Since the scoring one outpaces the batch you won most of the time if you play well.
I now realize
Kind of
television
where I
has
went
one
with the
major
first time I
advantage
played
over a live stage
Aid Wood
show.
Elves.
Oh, what's that? A television you can turn
But
off.
considering that considering the last two games, my war dancers haven't been able to really get the ball at all, and then have just landed on their neck. And that being said, I have injured 2 of the skinks, so we're at some amount of parity for the moment.
You got anything cool recorded on your WizWo box other than old Blood Bowl matches, Jim?
Yes.
He really wants Noble Gundam.
I'm addicted to that HB. Ow!
You only get SPP for fouls. You get the prayer for. Oh, okay, that's right. I random it. Random is 3. He had 5. I'm an idiot. I cannot count, and I don't know the rules of this fucking game.
Time traveler with Nurgle's rot travels through history, infecting everybody. It's really rather good. That's some of the plots.
Oh, there are many skills missing in the Advent of the God of Dice manual, Kitsu. Alright. Hey there, Kun. How goes? Alright, now we'll take you. We get a 1 die. Because I really
Well, I
can't
wish they
stop
had done
the
that
score at this
differently.
point.
How would you want them to do it?
Better?
Alright, 1 die block. Okay. Two die block. Knock him down.
Another player on the ground. The coach will be spitting teeth about this.
Gundam Zebra comes down here. Burning Gundam can't move jack. Alright, let's hit this guy. I get a 1 die. It's safe enough. Yeah. He's not going to give me a chance. Even though all my war dancers are out, he's not going to give me a chance here. If I could just remove some more of the skinks, that would be amazing. Gundam Zebra is going to go down.
What?
Gundam Maxter. Just stunned. Nope, KO'd.
Let the bed bugs bite. Really, don't let them. They're massive and can take your hand right off.
Alright, I could possibly send Steel Muscle Cutting Kick into the sidelines if he doesn't score here, but he does.
Touch the hound.
I imagine that in their dreams, at least.
My KOs don't come back. Yay! So I'm down 5. If I do reroll them, make them all Zaku since they seem to be so fragile. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Alright, I only have 6 players and he's got 9. Yeah, it's not the worst situation I could possibly be in. At least my passer's still competent.
Wow, they took advantage. And it did not last. Competition is
Fouling
hot
Fred.
on that field today.
Well, just keep the names but change the Gundam part to Zaku. That's a good idea. I get SPP from fouls now. Ball's going this way. Burning Gundam is going this way. 2 die into you.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know.
Actually,
You've
stay
interviewed
put.
enough of them.
Don't remove him. I want to foul him.
There is a
Damn it.
visceral death machine. And according to the program,
I was going to ask if the match is going, then I saw 5 KO. Well, 2 KO and 3 injury, so yeah. Well, my plan isn't going to plan anymore. Okay, Noble Gundam, let's start by declaring the pass and picking up.
The ball is in the player's hands. What next?
Honestly, Tequila Gundam's the only one with points. Well, actually, no, Gundam Zebra. And here comes on the ball. That's gonna end up getting these guys down here, so that's Lovely. Space. Space. Alright.
How do I look in HD, Bob?
A whiter shade of pale.
That's a completion. What's their next play?
A 2-up pass to a 2-up catch. Come on!
What was that?
Tries to
It's
secure
called the
ball.
medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare, and it certainly wasn't well done. The older I get, the more I appreciate good music.
Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard?
Nothing, just thought I'd mention it.
Oh, terrific, wonderful. Say, is your friend the avocado here some kind of professional critic?
Nah, he's just unemployed.
You should go to work. Try to make something of yourself. Guacamole.
He's on the ground.
Seems to not like mobile suits. Certain, or at the very least doesn't like Universal Century. Or whatever the G Gundam is in the timeline. I've only gone down that rabbit hole 1 or 2 times. I'm not perfectly familiar with all of the Gundam malarkey.
That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in
I
this
hope
game.
you're not ready to have rerolls for next. Are you gonna what? Are you gonna play? Oh yeah, you did say you were going to play. If frickin' halflings, didn't you? All right. 4 up, 2 up dodge, handoff. I don't have to declare handoff. One at a time. First, stand you up. Do the smart things first. Do the free things first. That's tolerable. Stay put.
That could have been worse.
Pick up the ball.
They must have glue. on
Dodge
their
away. Shadowing. Failed. I do have to declare handoff? Shit!
You want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing tenor.
Tenor?
10 or 11 miles away.
Fine. One more dodge, hopefully. All right. Ah, well. Live and learn. And now he has to push me closer to the end zone.
That's it. Force him back and then pow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 GFI and a lot of dodges.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a
Let me
will.
push him. Wait.
Written.
No, okay.
Players can barely speak, Jim. Let
So
alone
that-
write. You should know. You've
1, 2,
interviewed
3.
enough
1, 2, 3, 4.
That player's earned their wages today.
5, 6, 7.
That player appears to be
Okay.
anchored to the spot.
Live and Kern.
Have we ever said that this show is for the birds?
Yes, and we'll keep saying it till it gets a laugh.
Okay, that's actually better. That's just 3 twos. It's just 3 twos. Gundam Rose! Make France sort of proud.
You want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing tenor.
Tenor?
10 or 11 miles
I'd like to
away.
point out that if I didn't love this game, I'd hate it. I know I've said that before, but genuinely, if I didn't love this game, I would hate it. Alright. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Sean, it didn't work before. It ain't broke! To love a game, I guess you would have to hate it. C'est la vie, c'est la guerre, c'est l'amour. Okay. There, those are all the players I can move. Catch it, Rose! Damn you, Rose!
There's only one word to say about this ball.
Not a word.
Stuff most of your team on the pitch, that means it's working for Elves. If it wasn't working for you to have your entire team on the pitch. I suppose that's fair. Alright, well. Stay put.
Push the stronger player back. That'll do.
Okay. 5. Pick up the ball. Watch him fail to pick up the ball.
The team have possession.
Hand off the ball.
Ooh, a handoff.
Two and two, go.
Hey, things are getting interesting.
All right. 'Tis not perfect.
Haha, here's some friends.
Just remember, if it's stupid but it works, then it's not stupid but still stupid. Exactly. It is the entire your philosophy of Crenbowl, as is Double Skulls, as is that. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I need to remember is keep it simple, stupid. Yep. Run, Boris, run! That's another team thing we should probably do at some time. Rocky and Bullwinkle. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
He's on it now. I got him halfway on a hot dinner.
I'm gonna regret doing that, but you always mark him. The tree moved from the center of the pitch! Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just also. I've also got the Bibu. No, oh, I love that.
It's not that
I've got the
is it?
I've got the Bibu Mori charity stream running in my background right now as well. And they just had a bit of a freak out. Alright, we'll go here. Pretty sure that the first space of movement of the tree has done this entire match. It has! Okay. 42% armor. That's fine. He's not ejected. I can still support that. Still get 2 dies.
Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds' time.
Burning Gundam is making his way a direction, ain't it? I need to be careful. Like, ties are allowed. So I don't have to worry about overtime happening.
I can't see a sign of
Wow.
the slippery surface at the edge of the ditch.
Do I go foul the skink? You think skinks will allow you to keep the score tied? You're right. Foul the skink. Foul the skink, delay as long as possible. Heyo!
Surrounded by adversaries.
This hand of mine burns with an awesome power.
Looks like the players have finally remembered we're not
Well, I
playing
stunned him.
soccer.
At least, to be fair, I've done a decent job of removing skinks this entire game. Cue Jaws theme for the Crocs slowly moving to try to stop the ball carrier. Ba-dun. Da-dun. Although also accurately, it could just be as much dum-dum.
Bloodvine
Dum,
have certainly
dum.
got their hands deep
Dum,
into
dum,
blood.
dum, dum.
Don't you think, Bob?
Dum, 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 dum. He's gone dumb!
Its claws.
He didn't. He coulda, but he didn't. Get down! Get on down with that fuck!
Oh, I can't believe
Well, I
this.
know who I'm fouling.
Fails. What is this? A blind halflings match or something?
Get on down with that thing! 2 die, not bad in this case.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our cabal vision.
Get on down on that ground!
All I can think of is splat.
He's now as
Yeah!
in a thunderstorm.
Apothecary. Alright, we'll see what happens here. We'll blitz into Heaven Splitting Life or Death. Throw him there. We'll follow up for a second. Yeah! Alright!
Defense is weak. Go on, boy.
Which means I go here. I go here. No, I need to put him here, and keep somebody in to protect the ball carrier, who's going to move here. We're gonna, meanwhile, sneaky Gitman. Ha! KO! So now, I offer you this question. What skinks? Nope. He fails a stand-up.
That's very nice.
The two that will come back from KOs. I mean, that's fair. But my players haven't come back from KOs. What's to make me believe that his players are going to be because it's his players and not mine? Well, he's getting into Lumber Gundam.
Let's take a quick look at that place. Yes, the unmistakable sign of a player's eyes rolling up into his head. He'll be up for some time.
Okay, honestly, at this position, I really should only score. Look at little Skittles. I mean, you're not wrong. One, two up versus... No, I should only do this. I should only do this.
Yeah! Here we go again. Touchdown!
All right. What camera work?
Boneheads are back. Well,
Mine don't come back. One of his does. But, I'd like to point out, we're both at 5.
Hitting the violence quota today.
No, I'm at 5, he's at 6. Fuck. One skink is all they need? True. Now, Operation Kill Them Dead! Kill Them Dead is going... We're going to kick them in the head!
used well. It could be a big advantage over the opposition.
Oh, good. He got the reroll. I didn't. Kill them dead, kill them dead. We're going to kick them in the head. Oh, that Saurus is a Saurus, and no. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. I could still catch up at that point. Kill him dead, kill him dead. Gundam Zebra hit his head! drops!
You know, I really like that.
Yeah, me too.
Are we in the right theater?
Hang on. Oh, I don't know. I don't think he can reach it. I don't think he can make it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. No! I got the tie! He can't make it! Unless, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he can hand it off. Which means I need to stop the handoff.
Sorry to interrupt you.
So I need to stop the handoff. Have him lose the ball.
Get up.
He's stunned. Okay, my best chance is going to have to be Gundam Rose again. It's gonna have to be Gundam Rose, and he's fallen on his face.
Now he's fighting to move freely. That player is
Nah, he's KO'd, Gundam Zebra, which means I'm going to have to force him to use something else. Okay, so that's 3, 2, 2, 2, just to get a single dodge dice out of him. I only have one tackle zone for Noble Gundam, so it's just better to put it through. It's better to give it there to make the mark a little bit harder, because if he blitzes first. Blitz through there, and 2 GFI. Can I 2 GFI? Yeah, that's 2. Alright. Tree Blitz! A tree blitz, a tree blitz. Why is this so... No!
now as free as
Well,
in a thunderstorm.
I was too focused on singing. Damn me. Damn me and my hubris. Alright, 3, 2. God damn... I mean, I wasn't... No, the removal wasn't what I was aiming for. What I wanted was to get the tree some tackle zones, then to have some more tackle zones from Gundam Zebra. That's what I wanted.
Fair fights can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
It did work, and Burning Gundam got points. I mean, none of this is going to be enough to make it not a re-roll. We'll see what the points actually look like, and who I'm playing next week.
Stop! Grab the ball, please. Stop!
Well, I 100% appreciate the hustle. The tree would have fallen anyway. The dice aren't seeded in this game, Marin. Gundam Rose got MVP. His Croxagore got MVP. Validate the match result. I'm not going to dispute it. Gundam Rose got 7 SPP. Oh, that's a lot of SPP. Skill of my choice on Rose. Zebra gets a random. How are those dice rolls looking like? 15, 18, 25, 18, 19, 24 with 10 pushes, 2 stumble, 9 pow, 7 both down, 5 skull. 16, 17, 24, 11, 23, 16. I'm using what die did happen for what die could have happened for that, so if the 1 was going to happen, then tree would have failed GF5. Fair enough. 17 push, 11 stumble, 8 pow, 6 both downs, and 15 skull. I love that the one time, like, I roll double doubles on the one foul, I then argue the call and get a 6. That's amazing. Doesn't matter in the end with the handoff failing. True. I mean, I tried my best to figure out to put the most that I could to stop it. I realized the hardest thing to happen would have been the handoff, but we've also seen stupider things happen.
You never know when something funny is going to happen on this show.
100% bonehead. My God.
You'd never know.
Genius
it.
Croxicle. If you had both catch die together, the handoff would have succeeded. Yeah, true. 33% catch versus 3% catch. 3 catch versus 0. I made 1 catch, I guess. Cheering fans, dedicated fans, dodge 71 to 100. He made 1 dodge. 1. I failed 1 jump because my guy landed on his fucking neck. And then my other war dancer got fucking eaten. KO after recover 0. I had 7 KO rolls and I failed all of them. 1 pass succeeded. Pick up, rush, take root. I'm not going to say the game was scuffed. I did eke out a tie. You are correct. You are correct, memes. I am surprised I got a tie. Alright. Well, with that... Okay. Both War Dancers are out next week. Rising Gundam has minus armor. Gundam Rose and Gundam Zebra can get shit. I have 115... Uh-oh. Has good take root rolls, but not likely to get to try after it fails in a round. True. What's the... What does this mean? Did we take off expensive mistakes this season? My sneaky tactic of rust gouger staying around longer than normal won't work as much this time since it isn't a newbie. Sure. Yeah. The reroll is important, and that gets us out of expensive mistakes. Are they injured this match? They were injured this match, Marin. How did the game go? Well, I managed a tie, Kindred. By the way, welcome back. How are you doing? Grab the reroll just in case. But, both of my War Dancers are injured for next week. With one War Dancer having a minus armor. That he gave himself because Rising Gundam does not like rising. He just does not succeed leaps. He has fallen flat on his neck every time he's tried to jump in the 2 games that I've played so far. He's made 3 leaps, landed on his neck 3 times, injured himself twice, removed himself twice, and seriously injured himself this one last time. Well, hope you are too. Did win my week 1 games. That made you happy. Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh, boy. Both Ward answers out. Both Ward answers out. I'm not surprised that there was never a Fallen Gundam. That's actually kind of... Well... The Dark Gundam from G Gundam kind of would fall under that, wouldn't it? I mean, I know you said that G Gundam was the only one you couldn't get into, so you wouldn't know that, but... I don't know. Alright, well, okay. Gundam Zebra. You and Gundam Rose are going to be my determinants on this. If you give me a good agility skill here, agility or general? Do I try fishing for dodge or block? Don't look at the Dark Elf team in Div C. Oh, now I gotta look at the Dark Elf team in Div C. Remember to look at the one last drop of your Marin game. Yes, thank you. I will take a look at that in a moment. But do I fish for dodge or block? I think block is the better one to fish for. For linemen, probably block would be a better than dodge. Especially if they wanted to be a little bit more liney. Gundam Zebra is probably just going to get block. So if Gundam Zebra gets block, and Gundam Rose gets... I'll give Gundam Rose block. And I also want you to watch his game as well. That's also true. There are 2 games I should be checking out. Alright. I'm going to fish for block. If I get block, that's an argument not to reroll this team. Not to reroll the team. Luck be a lady tonight. It's not a Lady Luck Gundam, is there? Dauntless! It's not block, but... It's not bad. Alright, and then Gundam Rose is just gonna get block himself, because... Okay. It is block adjacent. But only literally. Sure. For how well that went without ward answers for a good 3/4 of the game, I'm honestly tempted to not re-roll it with all that stuff we gained. The re-roll is one thing, but that would be accounted for in the new build. We could just take the loss next game. It's true. I think, after looking at this, I think I might be... Like, I'm absolutely going to be cheating right now. You show off your first match, and that would be swell, so it was pretty fun. Yeah. Alright, we'll pull some tapes. We'll pull some tapes here. But ultimately, I think I'm not going to re-roll just now. But what does this thing mean? What is this... Whatever. Okay. Okay, replay. Not in this division. Okay, community. Crenbowl. Competition. Managed competitions. Digis and Div C. So replay. You versus Intel, right, Digi? Attack on Rust Gouger versus Reincarnated as Death Roller. And Wedger is they who are out next match, but I feel like you would recognize it if that were true. I mean, yeah, the that logo is on the right side, like that is on the right side by the SPP that they're out for the next match. But I've not seen that little hourglass thing before. All right, let's watch this replay, see what happens. We're pulling tapes, ladies and gentlemen. Minimize that. Where's season 3? Pulling tapes. All right. Here we go. What is this pitch? Old World Alliance? Or Imperial Nobility? Maybe missed next game. Injury is on the right, but that is an armor down, and they aren't playing in the next match. Maybe. I mean, both of them aren't playing in the next match, but Imperial Nobility. Okay, thank you, memes. All right, it's Dwarves versus Underworld. Let us see how this shall pan. Creek Rush Gouger and a bribe? Look at him go. The coach is taking the pitch. A really casual 6FF for the first match. All right, Creek is on the sidelines for the dwarf drive. That makes sense. There goes the kick. Cheering fans. Loner Trick, it's Mighty Blow. And he's dead immediately. So they don't have tackle early makes them a little easier to deal with. He didn't put tackle on the middle snotling, and tackle only matters if you have dodge. True. That is true. But a fair number of the Underworld players do. Like the snotlings, a few of the rats, most of the gutter runner. He rolled triple skulls. The Death Roller rolled triple skulls against the Noblar. That is amazing. What a way to start. Noblar running in. He's next to the ball now. The fuck am I singing this time? For sure, I just remember a match I played against dwarves. They were unsatisfied with my Skaven dodges. He's got the ball! Gutter runner gonna gutter run.
Oh, terrific, terrific, wonderful. Say, is your friend the
that's
avocado here some
guacamole.
kind of professional critic?
Nah, he's just unemployed.
You should go to work. Try to make something of yourself.
MC piloted by Gallus.
Guacamole.
Garm. Murd, Senshi, Baron, reincarnated as a death roller. Kaijin. I almost want to say this is reincarnated as a vending machine, but I don't remember. It's been a... That was one of the weirder... It was one of the weirder isekai that I remember watching and enjoying. Reincarnated as a vending machine. You read the novel for the vending machine. It is shockingly good. Oh, it was an enjoyable watch. Do not get me wrong. Why is my cursor the kick? Why is my cursor the kick? Love the underworld cheerleaders. It's just a rat and a goblin stacked on each other. They are great. Blood Bowl 3 is a perfectly bug-free, perfectly coded game. In it, though. In it, though. I suppose as far as bugs are concerned, it could be worse. The chainsaw bug, for instance. All right. Scrappy little buggers, ain't they? Flips into the ball, he gets a stumble, falls down. Do I fall down, go bomb? You are spectating, at least we will know where your cursor is. This is true. This is true. Unless I move it so fast. Wow. You gotta love Skaven. You gotta love Skaven. He's got dynamite in his mouth. It's working as intended. Didn't you know that Todd Howard made Blood Bowl? Alright. No more Death Roller. Changing weather. What did the weather change to? No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Big difference turning the grid on and off here. Perfect conditions. That's fine. The gutter runner is a Zoe, so it makes sense it would have dynamite in its mouth. This is the part of the show where I say I've not really watched a lot of Attack on Titan, so I'm not sure who that character is. That said, I will believe you when you say that, because that show got weird. From what I've seen of it, that show got very weird. Crazy Titan obsessed. Oh, you, okay. I do know that there was like that one researcher character. Is that it? Is that the character? The engineer. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good to know my cultural osmosis is still kicking in. Why are we on this side of the pitch? Are we just following the... I guess we're just following the side of who's got possession. Who am I kidding? Why? No. No. Why are we on this side of the pitch? Okay, wait a minute. Tackle zones. Pin the player. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's weird. And there's another snotling injury. Want a good way to experience the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan? Go play Attack on Titan 2 on Steam. I did see those games. I saw a couple of YouTubers playing it. It did look interesting. Not gonna lie. But if it's a good way of summarizing 3 seasons of anime, I very well might. Oh yeah, I think I did see you playing it a little bit too, Kitsu. I'm just saying that because I absolutely remember seeing Jacksepticeye play it. Patty. Good effort, but I'm the patty cake champion. I had that button. Where did my...
Wake me when the show starts.
Where did my Nappa button
It's
go?
only been on a while.
Wake me
First
when
2
it's
seasons
over.
get a good recap of the story, and the third gets recapped in a different mode. Ah, okay. But seriously, where did my Nappa button go? Oh, there it is.
I get it.
Shut it, Nappa.
Your Nappa button goes to... Go, Snappa! Vegeta, Jada! Vegeta, Jada, Jada! Vegeta, Jada, Jada! I found it finally.
I get it.
Shut it, Nappa.
Man, I really don't. I'm not really sure why it took me so long to watch DBZA Abridged. You see your last game at Crenbowl? We got a lot of games to look over, don't we? But yeah, I am real glad I did. It's just a mine of good stuff. Ooh! Fall over! Get money! Give that goblin points. Female Titan. Ah! All the energy of Mom and Thong, but less clothes. Let's be honest, I'm sure it was somebody's fetish. Pichu has a reason for the Gobos being Titans. All the goblins and Noblars are named after special Titans. Yeah, I caught that immediately. Like I said, I've not really watched a lot of Attack on Titan, but the cultural osmosis has kicked in. Alright, Creek Rust Gouger is now likely able to be playing here. And there he is. Meanwhile, we have... And all your Dark Elves after Dark Elves in anime. Woo! Alright. We'll see if there's any there that I recognize. Alright. He's just doing a dance. 3 die, 3 die. Well, Vesta. Smack! Woo! That's got some weight to it. That absolutely has some weight to it. 5 movement. Delightful! Well, you KO. Oh, you KO yourself. Ha! That's right. It's a ball and chain. Oh, good one. 5 movement ball and chain. It's so good, isn't it? Oh, I love the idea. All right. And well, Creek didn't get immediately thrown out, so that uses his ability, I guess. Or you used his ability, at least. Because there he is. Changing weather. Still perfect conditions. And welcome to Creek and Creek in the Morning. I'm Creek. He's also Creek. And you are smacked in the face. It's not like his movement is not nearly as being random, is not nearly as sensical as a spinning goblin with a ball and chain as big as he is. But it's still fun to watch, isn't it? Reroll the pickup. And start running. Oh, good. The ball, the kick bug is back. Dwarf injury. Nice. 2 injuries on this. Not bad. The death roller getting kicked was also pretty good as well. And he didn't get the bribes until after the death roller got kicked, so that's even better. But that bribe also factors into how long Creek stays in the game. Because he only gets 1 use of that. All right. And how? Well, that puts somebody against the ball, but we're still looking at like a 2-up dodge. Well, you find the POW at the very least. That's always nice to see. No armor break, but... And here comes Creek again. Pow! Sasha, everyone's lovable potato. Isn't she the one that got angry over people eating her food? Or eating other people's food? She was the hungry one, right? Yeah, you both answered at the same time. I love it. Here comes the foul! There you go. Of course you get injured from having a goblin, the physical equivalent of a 5-year-old jumping on your... just like stamping on your dick. Man, this is a game of Blood Bowl for sure. Just... both sides dishing out the brutality. Look at all the blood on the pitch. And it just gets funnier when you realize that snotlings have been kicking people in the face too because of the skull rolls. It doesn't help that their faces are right at perfect kicking height, but the goblin that steps on a nail will later step on you. With the nail still in its foot, too. Zard dice. Ball's loose, but it's in the hands of the clan rat, who's just going to run away. Jean Kirsten. I can't say anything about that character or make a joke about it being a coward for running away, so I'm not. But I'm willing to bet that they're not. Gobbles are cheap, and there are several special titans. Makes sense. It's only too bad you can't. You don't get point. Well, wait, you do get points for injuries with the ball and chain, don't you? Gene is the guy who wanted to be in the military police because it was the safe option. So he is a coward! Makes sense for him to be running away. Who cares about the wall? Just at the start. Fair enough. Fair enough. More KOs. This is... Ah, yeah, love to see it. An Orkier get... Whee! How do you slip? Well, I'll tell you how you slip with cleats 3 inches long. You're on granite. You're on big ol' rocks. Man, Creek is just bullying this guy. Holy fuck! That's some thick armor. Who is this guy? Murd? Who's your tailor? I love that armor. And the clan rat doesn't quite have it. This fucking thing is gonna drive me insane. Alright. Guess you could take that dwarf for granite. Hang on. Hang on.
Yes.
I don't know how you's done it, but I know you's done it! I get it! Shove it, Nappa.
Wow, Creek is just running roughshod through this, isn't he? How do you misspell that so bad? Bawa Nappa. How do I put... How would I put, like... What would I need to do to make, like, audio cues on, like, a command like that? He's the centerpiece of this team. Oh, I know he is. But I'm just impressed that how consistent he's been at doing it.
I now realize television has one major advantage over a live stage show.
Oh, what's that?
A television you can turn off.
One thing's for sure, I need to pick Intel's brain about what his theme actually is. Officious ref. And he's not on the... Nope, that's the coach version of him. Nope, he's right there. He moved already. All right, that's fair. Dwarf with the ball. This will not... This just will not do. Reincarnated as a... Okay, so I'm a spider. All right, that's another one I didn't watch. But but also kind of got a bit of cultural osmosis because of the internet. I don't know why I didn't try to pick that one up, though. I mean, I watched goddamn Vending Machine. Why wouldn't I watch Spider? I mean, I've watched Vending Machine, Slime Isekai, what's another... What are some other dumb one? Tsukomichi. Ari Fueta. Some far more dumb ones, but yeah, those trip skulls. I didn't miss those triple skulls. I didn't mention it at the time, but I was too deep in my own anime stuff. And Rust was still on the field. He has a bride, doesn't he? Oh, he still used the prime. Huh, interesting. Anyway. Oh, ball flying! I might be playing a little too much Night Rain. That ball looks like it's Death Root. That's like the yellow Chaos Ball? Night Rain's fun, though, not gonna lie. I've been enjoying the hell out of that game. KO! Smack. The triple die, finding a pal against the Beast Titan. Punching him in the jaw. He's not able to get any bodies on the ball, which means that the gutter runner is just going to run up, pick it up, just sprint in for a 3-1 victory at the end. Honestly, won't blame you. It is an explosive player worthy of the dynamite in its mouth. So, skills-wise, your centaur gave the name of Clev Bro is a little broken. Clever Bro. It's a little... I have yet to see a balanced team, a balanced character get made from any of these players. Don't you worry, the enemies will be broken too, so you'll need that. Also known as Cleveland. Oh, good.
Great. You know, should I just say what I'm planning on playing now?
Attack on Rustgouser! Run the match! Alright. Main menu. That was fun. That was a good game. Both sides got the same amount of SPP, so neither side really lost out on anything. Sans the win, of course. 23, 28, 23, 22, 29, 40. Versus 19, 24, 22, 19, 24, 23. Digi had a bit of a higher run on his with the sixes. But overall, not super imbalanced. 23, 16, 12, 8, and 13 versus 33, 16, 15, 20, and 22. Well, the dwarves definitely did roll more blocks. That makes sense. Neither side saw skulls go completely crazy, though, so... And frankly, both downs work well for dwarves. You shadow horse flew on your enemy's own. No. Alright, so. Alright. Who else was left? Memes wanted me to see his, and that's in Marin Mixed Mayhem, yeah? Alright. Alright, so that's going to require me to change games. To which case, controls, we are going to go to this button really quick. The last drive it unless you want to watch a stomp.
Just as I thought.
What's that?
After this show, nothing hurts.
Alright. Alright. Open Blood Bowl 2. And she can talk and understand Gerbean. Interesting. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to a... Damn it, because I have to do it here. Blood Bowl 2. Game. Properties. Blood Bowl 2. Alright. Okay. Okay, so. Whoop, wrong button. Playing a league. Actually, before anything else happens, I need to change the game for technicality's sake. Alright. Marin Mixed Mayhem. So we're watching LCBD versus Very Fragile Bulwarks. Oh, yeah. Let's go here. History. All right. It's the last drive unless I want to watch a stomp. Well, fortunately, this... why don't we just watch the whole thing? We've already had one game. Let us have another one. Actually, I'm just going to turn off this logo, put this one on now. Just so people know what the games are where they're looking at. Alright, let's see what is going to happen here. Ugh. It's almost kind of disappointing going back to Blood Bowl 2 again, but... we do what we do. Alright, so let's see. It's dwarves, wood elves... What is this? It's not Superior Being Ring. Versus the LCBD, which is Anti-Fur Society. So, Amazons, Norse, Kislev, and Lizards. Should be fun. Can't wait to see what memes has been going on about, but we'll find out in about maybe half hour. Turn on level ups, because we are fairly deep into Marin Mixed Mayhem at the moment. All right. Interesting setup for Fen. And memes. What are you up to? Warrior of Shadow Monk. Ooh, interesting. Can't wait to see what's going on with that. Chen, can I make a new character in the campaign? I have ideas. Well, if you've been talking with memes... There's not the tackle zone. Alright. LCBD gets high kick. But I'm not going to stop you if you want to make a new character. Just remember, we have a lot of characters already, so things are tending to get a little bit full as well. Not that it's that big of an issue. Centaur focused on stealth. I love the idea. I truly do love the idea, Kitsu. Norse splits into Breast Fortress 2. Ah, Chen, that very clearly says breast. It's French. Although, let's be fair. There's very few men involved that wouldn't enjoy a breast fortress nonetheless. I will say one thing. I kind of miss these old Treeman models, even if the new ones are very funny. It's funny you would never think of a large piece trying to be stealthy. Oh, that's, I think Memes has already thought of something. But that's going to be interesting to see what happens. Skulls into skulls. You gotta love it. You love to see it. Is that name Headbutt? Heathcliff. Okay. Would have been hilarious if Headbutt just headbutted Edinburgh Castle. Piling up! Breast Fortress is injured. Ishmael has injured the Breast Fortress. Bretonian Blitzer. No, Bretonian. Kislev Blitzer is moving downfield. What a fantastic situation. Well, for memes, not so much for Fen. A blitz into Torgan Fort 3. Yeah, I can immediately see why Fen would not be happy after this game. First thought that the Wood Elves got the Blood Bowl 2 Treemen, and the Halfling and Gnomes got the new Treemen. Theoretically, but I've seen Altern Formist Treemen be put on Wood Elves and other teams. So, Who knows? I mean, I like the idea that elves would get, like, this style of treatment, but... whereas the other ones would get the other. And it just occurred to me that, like, but Games Workshop would never do something like that, would they? And then I thought, no, that's exactly what Games Workshop would do, actually. John, what would you rule athlete feat? That's the one that lets you get up with 5 feet of movement, yeah? I mean, true. Memes is the one that's DMing the current game, so... But as far as, like, my actual rule set is concerned, I would be looking at... Like, the way I was interpreting the rules, athlete would translate into jump up. But yeah, like as far as my document is concerned, who knows what you'd rule it as? Well, ideally, you would tell us what you would rule it as. But anyway. But yeah, like one of these days I actually have to go through that on my document, all the Blood Bowl 2 skills, and just start hammering out all those things. We have 2 DMs and we have far more than 2 DMs in Crenbowl. I mean, Kitsu, I'm sure you're thinking of me and Dehedra, but I'm certain that, like, Hellbent's mentioned about running games, Fens run games. Hell, Memes is running this one, and your fair share of being the bitch boy / boss of TTRPGs. Yep. Oh, that tree's got movement. Constantinople, Tower of London, Mont Saint Michel, Lorenzini Castle, Masada, Dover Castle, Chateauguay Fort, Königstein Fortress, Castillo de San Marcos, Edinburgh Castle. What? Oh, that's rough. I mean, the skink is kind of out of position. A little too far back to be of perfect use here, but a blitz is still tough in this position. Speaking of blitz, that guy's going right into Edinburgh Castle again. Geronimo! Oh, man, yeah, I can see why Fen's not having a great time with this game. Tree's gone rooted, but he still gets the block. Hong Lu gonna fall down. Better than London bridges. He got to knock down the London Bridge, sings this song and everything. I'm interested in what you have in mind, Sean, but it's up to you if I want to. Well, we've all been talking about it. I did ask a bit ago if we wanted to mention it. Yeah, but with I'm sure memes also pinged all of you about rolling for stats or whatever. It's like, I'm sure that I'm not mistrusted in any capacity, but who's actually going to believe me that the stats I put in that D&D character I did actually roll one set of? So I'm going to have to re-roll my character that I built stats and hope that I get it just as good because I like where it's at. But that's beside the point. That being said, the character that you will see in the campaign currently is what I'm currently running, what I'm operating at for the moment, is a variant human werebear assassin rogue College of the Roads bard. Feel free to keep the stats. My fault for not letting you know early enough. All right, fair enough. I mean, I'm okay with re-rolling them. Honestly, if you want to rule it that way, I really do not mind. I hand on heart, swear to God, I rolled the stat line on that character in one go. No cheating, no fudging, no nothing. There goes. Need to roll or a point five. I know it's not my call, so I'll leave it to memes to say that. But like I said before, I'm okay with you doing whatever. But that is up. But at this for this next game, it will be up to memes. Okay, so I'm actually kind of confused on that means. You're saying you can roll d6s or d20 or 20s. Is there a way? What system uses a d20 for its stat? Because that's not any stat rolling mechanism that I'm familiar with. Using a d20. I mean, it's easy. Don't get me wrong, but. Base 1 homebrew that I grew up where every stat was done with a d20, and if you got fucked, you got fucked. Fair enough. Fair enough. It explains why I never heard of it. It's not in the book. Not that I have a problem with doing homebrew stuff. Shit, I gotta share a few more of the homebrew items I made just offhand for my D&D game yesterday. The game that I run at the local game store at an actual table, physical dice and everything, talking with people face to face. It's amazing how often I get told. Why do I keep losing my DPI on my mouse? That new players are going to come in, because we never get new players to just come in, even though they've said that they've been interested and excited. It's literally been like 4 sessions in a row, so 2 months of sessions where I've been told, hey, we're going to have new players in, and the new players never show. I've been running a game with like one consistent player for months now, and that player barely counts as being consistent because he's the shop owner. He's always there. But also with that, if anybody wants, if at any point anybody wants to see the what's the word I'm looking for? Filler arc system that I have, I'd be more than willing to show that off as well. Because I'm actually quite proud of it.
You know, that was almost funny.
They better be careful. They'll spoil a perfect record.
Like if anybody's ever played the game Guild of Dungeoneering, you'll have an idea of what it is. But I'm actually very happy with how it turns out and works. And Mont Saint Michel is both stunned and injured. I guess the tide came in a little too hard this time. That's one place I'd actually kind of like to visit, Mont Saint Michel. Just spend a day stuck there at high tide. Right, Dover Castle's got dodge, so he gets away from that fairly easily. Brest Fortress II has got the ball. The name Otis has now gotten me thinking of another team thing. It's like, I'm either too creative or just or ADD, because it just occurred to me that it would be. Yeah, because it just occurred to me, I could make a team that's just like Mayberry, if anybody's watched the Andy Griffith Show ever. They're just looking here at Otis, wherever he went now. There he is. Oh, he got up to fall down. Look, Mommy, the tree man's doing tricks! Look away, sweetie. No, Mommy, I said doing tricks, not turning tricks! Oh, well, that's different, dear. What the fuck is my brain? No, legitimately, what the fuck is my brain?
Well, shall we leave?
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
No, honestly, I would say that would be that conversation is insane. If I didn't have an exact situation that happened to me, that it was pretty much exactly that. And I used the word erratic in normal conversation to describe that something was being like crazy, unpredictable, random. And people were looking at me like that. I said, Chun, that is inappropriate language. Just like I said, erratic, not erotic. That's not my fault for you not hearing me. You see a tree man in a flea circus. Now, I know you spelled that way on purpose, Kitsu. Flee, circus. Run away. Alright, well, that's halftime. So far, Fen is not in the worst of positions. He's down 2, but he's not been completely mauled. 1 lasting injury so far. 1 KO that came on back from Meme's side, and 1 injury as well. So technically, Fen is a bit ahead as far as attrition is concerned. That said, the mobility of skinks and Amazons, just in general. Oh, you have reserves? Good, 1 extra player. Oh, okay. So you are equal up. So you would be equal up then. All right. Well, that being said, 1 injury versus 1 removal versus 2 is still in a point of attrition to his favor. Even if it ends up being that you both have the same number of players on the pitch. It means he's done more damage, but at the very least. But like I was saying, the versatility of Memes' team, and the sheer brutality of this guy's piling on, has been putting in a lot of work. Well, let's see. How is this half going to go? Well, we know basically how this half is going to go. It's one of the last few turns that we're waiting on. I just really wanted to get the context. Blame Umamusume for wanting to make a centaur. Oh, I am blaming Unamusume for you wanting to make a centaur. So I did the math, and you have made a quarterback. Neat. I think by my calculations, which will have to go through Memes' interpretation, I've made like a... I've actually made a assassin blitzer. Hit skulls. So we'll see what ends up happening. I know Sugi has been mentioning something to me about an interesting coincidence of characters. Not a great bounce. So I really can't wait to see what everybody all comes up with. Ooh, pardon me. I've been going for a bit, haven't we? Wait, jump up fail. Okay. It was hidden behind his skills, so I couldn't quite read it. Look at that. Kiss left, catcher, go. Get a go, Faust. This is about where Fen's spirit broke. I mean, that leap to pick up and dodge away was probably, yeah. Half his team is on the ground. The other half is not in a great position. He may still only have 1 player removed. That does deal with the skink for the moment. It does eat his blitz. Dauntless fails. Not like it matters. You still are able to find the POW stumble. Or he was able to find it. Tree is pushing and not rooted. And to 4 up dodge fails. Yeah. I mean, he had to do something. That's probably the bigger one that actually hurt. Blitz into Dover Castle. That gets all tackle zones off of the Kislev. Which means he can just run straight down and not worry about Jack. And already being down 2, yeah, this is where Fenn's spirit broke. And depending how this hit goes out, not poorly. Well, the next worst thing that could possibly happen is just that he loses everybody. Which, guessing from what Memes is talking about, it might end up being a pitch clear. That's a stun. More stuns! Alright. Dwarves get up and take a step forward, and that's about it. Little dodge. And gets the one Brett Blitzer away. Lizardman takes another push from the one mobile tree. Brett Blitzer blitzes. And is able to reach the Kislevite and capitalize. Or not. Because Faust has block. Lucky bastard. Alright. And now a block in to get that tackle zone off him, and he does. But, you know, dodge, so no armor break. I'm willing to bet that Memes just scores here. Nope. A handoff. A pass, even. More pushing of a dwarf by a Saurus. Only a Norse would be so dumb as to try to pile drive a tree. Don Quixote was one touchdown from leveling. Oh. Ah, yes he is. Very smart. Very smart. And after scoring, you still have 4 turns to be able to do something. The Blitzer's able to reach it. And the sidestep puts him in. So, nice. Calculated risk. 6-3-4, mighty blow, jump up, dodge, strong arm, pass. Yeah, the way I wrote it, I probably need to do some updating for strong arm, because having that being something that you get for 18 strength normally is just, I don't know. Everybody has strong arm. Everybody has Hail Mary. Here's where Nuffle gets funny. Alrighty. My appetite has been whetted over 2.5 games. Let's see how the last 3 turns of this game go. Quick snap. Trees are moving forward. Ugh, man. I really have not done that much to be so tired. No, that's Hail Mary. Oh yeah, that's... Point being, it seems weird that even though Hail Mary is exact... Strong arm is the strength plus... Okay. It's my own fucking rule set that we're working on here. Hail Mary is 18 strength. You would think I would know my own goddamn rules, but I don't. That's why I wrote them down, so they wouldn't have to be in my head all the damn time. That's also why I don't write things down, because if they're not in my head, I can't think about it. Either the Norse person is dumb to pile onto a tree, or he's a tree hugger. ¿Por qué las dos? Dante is KO'd. Note to self: try to learn some of those phrases in Japanese, and actually force yourself to practice that off of Duolingo. Which actually reminds me, you need to actually take a look at this. Hey, did I? Yep. First place in the Duolingo stuff. Alright, let's stop distracting myself and let's watch this shit. Oh, we made Stumble Pow Zargdice Strip Ball. Catches it immediately. Please tell me you just make a bunch of dodges. Oh, okay. Okay. Also, you're a warlock. Ooh. Interesting. There are a couple of warlock things that would be really interesting to see done in a Blood Bowl game. Most specifically, actually, Genie Warlock. So with that, memes, Zio, or whoever wants to try... I'm not throwing ball, you're throwing Eldritch Blast. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. But yeah. If anybody can tell me why I would think Genie Warlock would be particularly weird and wonderful in this format, that I just now realized myself. Bonus points. And skulls. Skull Pow into the Zargdice. That was, again, ballsy with the Zargdice. Not gonna lie. Frenzy goes off. Piling on. Stunned. Alright. This guy gets pushed by the tree into a bit of a chain. No, not by the tree. Alright. He's coming down here, so that probably means we're going to see a pass. Leap, pick up, run away, 4 agility pass with that. Yep, there it is. Perfect. And then Dover Castle falls over, no armor break. Followed by Breasts again. Archfey Pact the Blade. Neat. Remember, unless you have, like, stab, you don't get weapons in the Blood Bowl portion. Like, summon chains. Brilliant. Brilliant. I love that. I love that. Pact weapon is exact. It's tasty as shit. Man, Fen just got crumpled, didn't he? does it get past stand firm? And smack. He killed the Tower of London. Yes. Ben was... You killed a tree! Of course he's mad! That's one of the hardest things to kill! Oh, boy, I'm glad... I'm sure Fen is... Fen is at least always happy that this season's just about over. The Lady of the Grail, the Phase of Athalorian. Not a lot of points. Decent number over here. Dice rolls. 25, 32, 28, 24, 22, 39. 100% stand-ups, that's not bad. 33 Dauntless. Didn't really hurt him that much, though. 82% on Take Root, not bad. 80 Dodge, also not bad. 40% on Pickup and Casualty, not great. 50% Catch, also not great, but you only have 2 data points, so it's not much to talk about. 20 Skulls, 14 both down, 36 Push, 15 Stumble, 18 Pow. Maybe you're pulling something from Myth Dranor there, Zio. And none of these dice got out of hand. A little low on stumbles and both downs. Those skulls came at bad times, though. You know, the LCBD. 66% on Leap. If only I could do those Leap with my War Dancers. Especially Rising Gundam. God damn you, Rising Gundam. 78 armor. 100% catch. That's good. Injury at 85. Wake up at 60. 88 going for it. 71 dodge. Wow. Pick up at 100. Pass at 100. Jump up at 85. Dauntless 50. Fair enough. 15, 22, 20, 32, 20, 20. A little high on the 4s, maybe. That kind of bounces out the 15 ones, though, doesn't it? So, yeah. Versus block dice, 15, 12, 28, 17, 21. There's your problem right there, that is. You had a very high block dice as well. It was also just a bad matchup. Saurus are good against dwarves, and he was too slow overall to handle the blitzers. The tree kill was just so juicy. Oh yeah. I would say it was sappy, but in the bad way. Hang on. Gotta button myself sometimes. Nuffle decided to play with Zinch. Little bit. Alright, well, that's 3 Blood Bowl games we've covered. Near just about 2.5 hours. I think that was pretty good, don't you? Some good Blood Bowl had to be had. I gotta put like caption, I gotta put like chatting on this button. So yeah. Good game all around, I would think, yeah? Good day. Very good day. I got a tie. We got to see a couple of really good routes. Must go since things are wrapping up. I'll look over your character in a few minutes. All right, not a problem there, memes. I look forward to your determinations. And if things are truly that bad and not able to, and not wanting to be used, I will switch over to a different thing at all. I've got 3 other characters I've been thinking about. So, all right. Your bulwark now runs with Thunderhammer instead of Sword and Board. I saw that. I probably ought to re-download Space Marine 2. That was a fun game. it just got repetitive by the time I got done playing it. Not enough content near fast enough, frankly. But it's got some more stuff nowadays. What about... Oh, wait. What am I talking about? Yeah, your Crenbowl game. That's right. I completely forgot about it. So I guess we gotta go back to Blood Bowl 3 then, don't we? Let's go. You know what? Why not? Let's go do that. Let's do that. Let's reopen Blood Bowl 3 and... You should not leave then. Well, I'll not stop you one way or another, memes. I mean, I did forget about Zio's game. I will be perfectly honest. Stream Space Marine 2. I got so many games I probably ought to stream. Alright, go back to capture. Turn that back off. Turn this one back on. Change this back to Blood Bowl 3. And then game audio goes to, again, Blood Bowl 3 again. Okay. Which character is mine, Sean? The one that doesn't have a name, but has the parenthetical name, because I wasn't sure if I was going with it just yet. But mine is the pending. Yes, mine is pending. I'll rename it in a little bit. Pendleton it is. Oh no, it had... Okay. My character's name is Giacomo the Bear. Alright? Giacomo. What Marine do I like? I like the Bulwark myself, too. So who knows? Well, I should definitely be jumping in on the Thunderhammer. Also, all the mechanics are done, and no changes to that are going to happen. Yes. No changes to the character, yes, and until your game is played, no changes to the document, yes. Alright, so we go to Crenbowl. Zio, remind me what competition you're in, see? No, you're in A, aren't you? I am positively losing my absolute goddamn motherfucking mind. Yeah, there you are. Alright, week 1. Fiona versus Crackhead. Alright. Alright. Thank you, Zio. Alright. We have Isakaki of Animai versus Dirty Little Weebs. We know the outcome. Let's see what happens. Greetings, sports fans! I hope you're ready for one more game of Blood Bowl. Alright, let's just skip that for right now, and we'll move right along. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dwarfs versus Dark Elves. Let's have ourselves a good, clean game. And by clean, I mean clean cuts and bloody. This is week 1. The teams are fresh. The fans are their most ravenous. Let's see where they happen to go. Dirty Little Weebs will receive the first pick kick. Alright, after all of this is done, there's the kick. All right, and under scrutiny. Any fouls? So no fouls this half. All right. Just gonna pause this really quick. We have Dadon, Dan, Subpar Saiyan Goku, Chunky D. Luffy, Full Scale Vegeta, Ichigo, Kawaii Gimli, Dawaito Uzumaki, Isen, Levi Wackaman, Senshi. I love this. I love it. Arceus Nay on the Forzio, Ari Van Dark, Erica and Arabelle, Luna, Franfilia, Arane Glennis Maple, Renette Elfet, Acis, Mare Bellofiora, Aura Bellafiora, Aisha Utgard. Yours was one of the Craigheads is a bunch of scuffed names. Overlord. Okay. Another anime that I tried watching that I couldn't get into. I don't... Okay. The rest, no. Well, wait. Well, fair enough. But that being said, that still doesn't change the fact that I tried watching Overlord. Couldn't get through the first episode for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. I also had the same thing when I tried watching Konosuba. It just didn't click for whatever reason. Plus my ears were bleeding. I might have to try reading it. Speaking of anime, yeah. Just took the names from a list of dark elves and anime. Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that. Alright. Well, at least ways you were on theme, so that's good. Alright, so let's... What? Hang on a second. I need to pause that. Kickoff event, cheering fans, prayers to Nuffle. Every opposition player who commits a foul is automatically sent off by the referee, but that was... Okay. So Craighead can make fouls, but Zeo can't. Got it. Continue. Frieren Season 2 date drop. Ooh, neat. You were under scrutiny. All right. Just wanted to make sure I was remembering that properly. Right. Here I go again with another isekai that I've watched that was actually announced the second season. Skeleton Knight. Another kind of dumb one with actually another dark elf that you could throw in there, Zeo, if you wanted. Unless you're dead and I've completely lost her name. Ariane Glennis Maple. Nope, she's right there. Already there. Skeleton Knight is bad. I enjoyed it. Or are we utilizing the definition of bad the same way as like Shield Hero was? Good starting premise, but it gets horrendously bland and boring at the midpoint. All right, fair enough. Although I will be honest, a lot of why I liked it was the OP. That is like, the opening for Skeleton Knight is a lot of fun to me. All I say is watch out for your witches when you get them. All right. Chance, like, unless you and I play each other soon enough, here's hoping that you have them by the time we play. Frieren Season 2 in January of 26. All right. Well, it's not that far off, another 6 months. picks up the ball, gets out of there. You haven't added any spell. I thought I had. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. I made my character in my sheet first, then I added it, then I copied it over to that side, and I must have forgot to put in spells. All right, my mistake. I will deal with that shortly. And by shortly, when I'm done streaming, so... I mean, fortunately, though, I only really have, like, 6 spells, so it's not that much to add. Alright, immediately trying to stab and not working. Spider anime with that insane ending song. I'm gonna have to remind myself of that one. Because again, I didn't watch Spider anime, so I'm not sure, but I do remember hearing something about it being really good. And Dark Elves are just flying away! Not literally, of course. Yeah. Oh, good. We're back to this bug, are we? Oh, I know what the anime is, Kitsu. You... Or is that also the name of the song? What the actual living fuck is going on with this? Anyway, dwarf hits the ball carrier. That's an injury. Ball is loose. What the fuck? What just happened? What? Wait, hold it. Hey, stop! Game, when I say pause, I mean pause! Game's not pausing! The replay! She is fact, no? Oh, brother. What a day to be a technophile, isn't it? Literally a gold ship. Not a problem with it at all. Whoa, what the... Okay, well, at the very least, it's not like some early Blood Bowl 3 bugs where there were phantom players. Oh, yeah. Every stitch of ringing peg and board, all of it solid gold. Touched by the hand of Midas and sunk by it. Speaking of things that aren't good that I like, Aladdin and the King of Thieves. I mean, ball bounces to 7. Okay, this, what the f... Alright. Assassin picked up the ball, ran it back in. Maybe that'll reset the bugs? Who knows? It didn't last time. Let's just cope and say that it can again. I almost kind of want that to be Vincent Price's laugh. Although I bet his estate wouldn't let him wouldn't let people use it. Okay, there's the next kick. Whee! Changing weather. There's now rain. Ain't that just a kick in the head? You know, like this. Or really more a punch in the nuts. Game? 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 It finally paused! Okay. Oh, Alright. It just took the game to... It just took a dwarf to punch a dark elf in the dick to be able to fix everything, apparently. This game is art. It's not Helldivers 2 variety art, but it's art nonetheless. Christ, what is this? Look at that bounciness, and Chunky D. Luffy finally got the damn ball. Wow, I didn't need to be getting to bed. DM me what your character has, Chun. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. Will do, memes. Will do. I'm terribly sorry about the lateness. I'm glad you enjoyed your time here, but we'll talk to you later, alright? Alright. Is that only the half?
Poor fellow lost his nose.
How will he smell without it?
Same as always. Terrible.
Alright, that was just the half. My God. You broke Vegeta's neck. Nice! I completely missed that part. Full-scale Vegeta. There you go. Minus agility. Not the worst thing for a dwarf. Oh, are we back to being fast? Pitch invasion. Nice kick. 3 dwarves are down. So that's even worse for Craighead. I mean, the stabbing isn't going so great. But this game is just like those clucking cheerleaders. Fucking dumb. And halfling cheerleaders, why are they chickens? And roll a 2, using your reroll for the 4 up, making it on a 6. Halfling BS. Sure. All right. Makes one GFI, gets the stumble. Knocking down Ari von Dark. Wait. What? Huh? More visual bugs! Alright. Luna is not injured. Dwight Uzumaki is also not prone. Yeah, whatever. I'm just not gonna question it anymore. I'm gonna lose my mind even worse than when I play this game if I keep trying to figure out what these bugs are. The stabbing is going very well, mind you. You're finding the thickest part of every bit of armor. Blame Zinch. Oh, I'm blaming Zinch. Ever since I put Zinch in my Dungeon Bowl and Dragon... What the fuck?! Oh, chain push. That made a lot more sense when I understood the context. Chun, what is wrong with you? You aren't drunk. You haven't had hardly anything to drink. You barely had anything for dinner because you had a very late and very large lunch.
It's like a kind of torture.
You should not be this nutty. Go home and you're drunk. A, I am home. B, I'm not drunk. Yeesh. Man, I want to be drunk right now. I might actually make my brain feel better. Oh, man. There was a point where we had peak Blood Bowl, and we've long since passed it. Oh, but it's good to watch games nonetheless. Kawaii Gimli. Maybe it's your brain being drunk. Get! Y'all are seeing this, right? I know you all are seeing this. I'm seeing it in front of me and on my OBS. The game is still going in the replay. Blood Bowl 3 is just drunk. Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! What? Wait, what? Huh? Who? What? Am I'm scared! What? Huh? Who? Huh? He? It was turned 15 a second ago! It's turned 15! What the?
Have we ever said that this show is for the birds?
Yes, and we'll keep saying it till it gets a laugh.
What the fuck? It's turned 14 now! What? It's turned 15 again! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! What the? What the? That guy was just swinging his arm for a quarter gun! It's turn 16, but it's 13, and it's like, what the fuck? Okay. Thank you. Oh, the most normal thing to happen this stream is a bot. Oh, and now the game settles down just for the last blitz in last couple blocks in the turn. Just because there's nothing else. What the fuck? Ah! Is it over now? Have the demons been, exercised? I think you should send this to the devs. I'll talk with Hellbent. He's the one with the connections. Okay. I just want to be clear, like, okay. Cyanide, if you're watching this, I don't know what happened. That was I did nothing to this. I didn't even tab out. Thank you. But no, please get, like, on that. Main menu. Yes, let's return to this. My God. My God. Perfectly made game. And while, yes, I was playing that up super hard for comedic purposes, but my God, that was bad. That was really bad. All right. Well, Zio, I'm not sure if that was the best showing of that game, but your team is a bit beat up. Let's take a look at the teams actually after that. My God, the game can't have bugged that hard that it went so far as to deal with the teams list, did it? All right, so it's Zio and Craighead. No, that's Hippo. So your team has got 3 missed next games, 1 with a Juggernaut Assassin. That's interesting. Maybe not the worst thing ever, but you're never hardly blocking technically with an Assassin anyway, so it's made almost all of it into clips. Well, thank you, Kitsu. I will message Hellbent and tell him to watch the last, like, half hour of this stream and random strength for multi-stab. That'd be interesting. Missed. Heh. But you did get block on Franphilia, so there's that. Those are all niggles. Oh. 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 All future. Yeah, woof. That's rough. They should watch the VOD. Alright. Alright, thank you, Kitsu. But I will message Hellbent specifically and tell him to send this in. Wow, alright. That was wild. Alright, what's Crackhead looking like? He's got 2. A minus agility dwarf. You broke Vegeta's neck. And Aizen has got a niggle as well. So both of you are the worse for wear. You still gotta level up Senshi. I'm sure it was. Watching me slowly devolve into nonsense is always fun. I mean, fuck, watching me devolving slowly into nonsense is often fun for me too. So there you go as well. You have your Apo now. Good. Alright, so, meanwhile, Zio, I'm sorry, but you gotta play Bitwise's, Black Orcs now. So enjoy that. I know I didn't. Whereas Crackhead has gotta play against Hellbent. Ooh, speaking of that. Alright. Well then. I think that's a good place to stop. Nobody has any more games to watch, do they? Because if you do, keep it to yourself. I'm not watching them tonight. Oh my lord. The gold ship I was leader in, meaning the horse because man gold ship. Meaning the horse because man gold ship was a thing. Okay. So gold ship was another horse. Alright. I thought we were talking about a literal ship made out of gold. That's where I was going. And hence the Aladdin King of Thieves thing. But anyway. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in the Discord that I need to think about. Alright, so then, with that, guys, I'm absolutely going to be leaving off now. So yeah, all of y'all, what a night. What a night. What a day of Blood Bowl, really. I played 4 games, well, played 2, watched 3 more. A lot of Blood Bowl today. A lot of Blood Bowl today. Alright. So yeah, with that, thank you all for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. There's, oh my god, more Blood Bowl. More Blood Bowl coming. Help us all. Lord help us all. I will see you guys in the next one. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Oh, brother. Oh, this button.
sing?
Only if you sing solo.
Solo?
So low I can't hear.